Hello collectors, welcome back to the Hive. Today we have a nice big grading order reveal for you. This is back from CGC. I had a bulk order out to them, and I ended up separating these into two piles here because I have two different sports. We have soccer and baseball. So we're going to do two different videos on this one. This one is going to be the soccer one, but I'm releasing them both at the same time. So if you are interested in seeing the baseball one as well, just click over there and you can watch the baseball one, or you can just watch them both. That would be awesome too. So we're going to put these baseball ones aside. And by the way, I didn't do this on purpose. It just so happened that they were the same amount for the two different sports. I don't plan things out that well. But yeah, without further ado, now this was a bulk order. I put this order in pretty much right underneath the wire of the last price increase. That was that one that they were doing on the 1st of January or just after the 1st of January for their $1 price increase. And they took pretty much every single one of the 40 business days to get this back to me. So CGC is clearly busy. I think they're going to be taking even more business away from PSA. And if you haven't heard, they are now going to be increasing the prices another $2 for their bulk and their economy level. So yeah, the grading landscape, I think, is getting a little heavy, especially for the CGC side, which is good. We need more competition out there. But first one here, we got Leaf Signature Series Trinity Ramen. This is a 1 of 1, and we came back a 10. Now, the auto is 9. I'm not that surprised. It went off their little sticker there, but nice little Trinity Rodman there. I'm probably going to sell this one. But started off strong. Get our first 10 in there. I did have that one marked down on my sheet. I figured that one would get a 10. Now this one here, this is a Taylor Huff. I think this is probably the Project Purple. One of hers on her Project Purple rookie card. And we got a 9. And I never really quibble on 10s versus 9s. I personally think they're practically the same thing. A Gem Mint 10 is somehow a mint better than mint. But be that as it may, I said this was either going to get a 9 or a 10, and it did get a 9. So, but just a beautiful card. Beautiful card. That one will likely be going up for sale as well. All right, this one's going to be a Riley Tiernan. This is probably the silver out of 100, her autograph. And we got a 10. A nice 10 on that one. Now, the auto did get a 9. I am not 100% sure why that would get a 9. I don't really see anything off on the auto, but be that as it may, I mean, the auto is not really that important to the 10 grade is, but very nice looking card. Yeah, it was at a 99, not 100, excuse me. But yeah, it's the Silver Shimmer. Silver Shimmer, we got a 10 on that one. Very nice. And then up next, same thing, but with Sarah Shapansky on her rookie auto. And we got a 9.5 Mint Plus. Mint Plus on that one with an auto of an 8, and I can totally tell why. It was smeared a little bit there. Sarah likes to really press down hard when she signs her name. I even have a thumbprint on one of my pickups of hers. I shouldn't say pickup, but one that we got in our Pacific collection. But yeah, very nice looking card, very nice grade. And I guess we got to put 9.5 in between there, since it's an in-between grade. Whoops. And another Taylor Huff, same deal. We got out of 99 Shimmer Auto, and no, yep, there it is, a 9. 61 out of 99. This one got a 10 on the auto. Now, my guess is this one here, it does have a little bit of surface issues. So I did have this one on my sheet as probably is going to get a 9. I didn't think that one would get a 10, and it didn't. So I think that's a very appropriate grade. Now here is one of the ones from the Pacific collection. This is a Sarah Shapansky Next Wave. And we got a 9. 9 on that one. Very nice. Very nice. Just a beautiful looking card. From Sarah Shapansky in her rookie season. Alright, another Taylor Huff. And this one also, I think this is going to be her autograph on this one. I wanted to do a test one on this because, this is an 8 by the way, but I want to do a test one because these were pretty well curved. And I wanted to see before I send any more in what kind of their grading standard is going to be on that. And by the looks of things, they ended up flattening out for getting it in this holder. And it doesn't move around in there at all, so that's good. That's good news. I did put down probably an 8 or a 9 on this one because it had a little bit of surface issues, especially up in this corner right here. But yeah, I just wanted to send this one as a kind of a test batch just to see what it would be looking at for putting it in a holder. And CGC has grading that's cheap enough where I feel like you can do that. All right, this one is an office attire of Emma Sears. I really wanted to get this one slabbed up. I looked at quite a few of them, and I picked out the best one. And this one here, Gem Mint 10 of my favorite player in her office attire with their little pooch. Very nice, very nice. That one's going into the PC for sure. And here is, what is this one? I think this is one of the Pacific autographs of Emma Sears of her rookie season. Oh, nope, this one isn't her autograph, but this is her rookie card. This one is in the pink at a Gem Mint 10. And now this is out of 25. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. It's kind of the lavender is their team color, and this is pretty close to that, but dang, that looks nice. That one's definitely going in the PC. It's probably gonna, that one's probably gonna be sitting on my wall. All right. This one's an Alicia Lehman. If I'm not mistaken, this is probably their living set. I really went through a lot of these to get the best one, to see if I get a 10 on this one, and we did. Perfect. That means I don't have to send in another one. That little thing that got in there? Oh yeah, they encapsulated a little sliver. Oh, whatever. Oh, actually no, I think that's part of it. Oh yeah, that is part of it. Never mind. I am mistaken. That's a hair. But yeah, beautiful card. Got a 10. If I didn't get a 10 on this one, I was going to try again on a different one. So I'm really happy to see that. All right, now this one's another Alicia Lehman from the Swiss national team. This one's out of 199. It should be gold. And Gem Mint 10. Another beautiful card. Now, by the way, I do collect Alicia Lehman, Emma Sears, Trinity Rodman, Sophia Smith Wilson, pretty heavily, and they go on my registry on CGC, so you can even go on to the CGC registry and see this up there. But, you know, this is from her rookie season. This was back in 2023, and man, that looks nice. It's a nice looking card. Happy to have it in the collection. And here's another one. This one is going to be a tobacco-sized one. This is from Volume 2. I did mark this one down as probably getting an 8 or a 9 because it is off-centered. You'll see that on the front. And we're going to find out here. Yeah, 9. You can see there, left to right, it is a little off-center. But that is the best one I have seen. I've not seen a single one that is perfectly centered on these. And I just love the tobacco cards that they have, and seeing that in a tobacco size holder, very nice. Love it. And we'll put that 9 right over here. That's going to be a PC one as well. Now here's an interesting one. CGC was kind enough to give me the pedigree on this one. If you're a long-time supporter of this channel, you'll know exactly what this one is. This was the very first card that I pulled as part of the Project Purple thing, where I had to get 142 base cards of Aisha Solorzano. She was the player that I was assigned. In order to turn in, where was that other Project Purple? Here, you turn in those 142, and then you get a pack of 2 cards that will have this this Project Purple amethyst look to them. And I did buy this one. I got 2. I got my pack of 2. I got a Lorena, which was pretty stinking awesome, and I can't remember the other one. I think it was like a Elena Cook or something like that. But I wanted to do something special with it. I reached out to them and asked if I could get a pedigree put on there, and they did it. This was the very first one that I kept, and we got a 10. Wow. I'm actually surprised by that. I kind of figured it would get a 9. And I can see, like, there's an imperfection that I found. CGC is normally not quite as forgiving with surface damage. And there is I don't know if you can see that on yours. There's a little dimple slice right here on the front. So I kind of figured maybe this wouldn't, but other than that, it was perfectly centered. So I think they just gave me a little grace here and gave me a 10 on that. So this is for sure going in the collection. You know, more of a sentimental thing. This is not really worth anything, but happy to have it. Happy to have it, just for the memory of that entire thing. Alright, next here, this is a studio of Emma Sears in the red. I have written down on this one, I don't think this one's going to grade very well. I put a bunch of question marks on there. And 8.5. That's fair. I think that's fair. This one here, I mean, you can see the print lines on it. And it's got a little bit of issues on the edges and the corners there. This is kind of one of those, you know, where they say that parkside quality control, or normal parkside wear, as it will. This was definitely one of those. But this one was red out of 25. I picked it up. I had to get it slabbed, mainly because I want this to be listed on my registry. So it's a PC card. Happy to have it. I'm just going to put that on the 8s here, even though it's an 8.5. All right, Emma. This one's a signature series, and I think, yep, this one's on a 99, so this will be that shimmer. And we got a 9 on this one. I I wrote down that it's probably going to get a 9 or a 10, depending on how graceful they are with this corner here. This corner had a little bit of wear on it, but 9 is more than fair. I think that turned out pretty well. So definitely a PC card. It's going to go on the wall. And then speaking of her rookie season, that's a rookie auto, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but here is, I think, her rookie card in the shimmer. Off-centered by all get out, so I don't expect this one to be great. And yep, 8 out of 10. Edges, corners, all that stuff looked great on this one. This is literally the most centered one I could find on the open market. And that's with many, many, many months of looking. And I picked this one up knowing it was going to not grade spectacular, but I wanted to get that kind of rainbow shimmer version of it because I thought that one looked the nicest out of all of them. So yeah, 8 out of 10. I am happy with that grade. All right, now this one here, this is the Emma Sears rookie numerics. This was part of the 2024 volume 2 series, and this one is like all black around the edges, so I did not expect this one to go great, but oh, that's actually better than I thought it would be. This one, the card itself is just gorgeous. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous card, but as we all know that have been in this business, the toughest thing to grade is a black card, especially with like the edges, the corners, it's like if there's any type of wear, it's gonna show. And I think 8 is pretty darn good for a card like this. But this is one of my favorite cards that I have in my collection. Happy to have gotten it slad. It's on the registry as well. So, and numerics, if you didn't know, it's out of the player numbers. So she wears number 13 on her kit. So there are only 13 cards or 13 of these cards in existence. And there's one here. So we got an 8 on that one. Alright, this one is volume 2, also in a rookie season, Majestic. I don't normally get this because this one's get these types of cards graded because it's a landscape, but I wanted to make sure this ended up on my registry, and it got a 9. And I did write down this is probably going to get a 9. And still looks like a beautiful card though. It's just I don't like displaying things like this. You know, I like to display them like that, but you know, it was a cheap price. Definitely wanted to get it done, so there it is. Now this one here, if you see this back here instead of the white that you normally see, you are in for a great time, because I have in my possession a Emma Sears pristine 10, which is CGC's version of a like a BGS black label. So everything about this card is considered perfect. So edges, corners, surface, all that is just beautiful. So getting this in a pristine 10, this basically, I created my own 1 of 1 in this case. So my God, I was really excited to when I looked up the grades online. I can't not look. I'm one of those people. I was very excited to see that this got the pristine. So couldn't be better. It gets its own little category over here. All right, so this one here, this is of the 2024 Pacific, her rookie autograph in this premium brand. I sent in 2 of these, so this is going to be one of them, and we got a 9 on this one. 9 on this one. Still nice looking card. Every single card in this collection is a refractor. So we got a 9 on the first one here. What did we get on the second one? Second one, 9 as well. Wah, wah. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, again, I don't quibble over 9s and 10s. I don't think it's, you know, worth quibbling over that. A mint is considered to be pack fresh. So, all right. Next up, this is another 1 of 1 of Trinity Rodman that I got slabbed up. Now this one is going to be in my collection here, and this is the Super Prismatic Gold, or Superfractor, or Gold Vinyl, whatever you want to call it. Trinity Rodman, Gem Mint 10, out of 10 on the autograph. Just magnificent. Beautiful, beautiful card. Happy to have that in my collection and on my Trinity Rodman registry. Alright, this is from the Paramount collection. I got, I want to say this is the Striker insert. And on this one here is a 7. Now, these are thicker cards. I don't know if you can see that there. And this is, out of all of them that we've done so far, this is the first head scratcher that I had. And I don't know what got this to a 7. The corners look crisp. The edges look crisp. The surface looks fine. Now, I know, like, some people would look at this right here, but that is actually part of the print. That's what this is supposed to look like. Right there. You can see that's the way this is printed. Yeah, I still don't see anything. So this is the first one I have out of all of these that I'm like, huh. I probably won't crack it out. I'm probably just going to send it in, or not send it in. I'm going to leave it as is on my registry, but it'll be all right. Not a big deal. All right, now we got, this is one that you saw me pull on this channel. This is the Trinity Rodman Pacific of this last year for 2025. And that's a piece of game-used material of Trinity Rodman, and we got a 10. Super thick card. This one's a meaty one. And, you know, it's at least 2, if not 3 color, like different shade of material there that she wore during a match. And, man, I'll say it before and I'll say it again. These Pacific cards are just beautiful cards. But happy to have that in my collection too. Alright, put that in the 10 pile. So my gem right here was not, was more than anything else, but you know, most of the stuff here that you're seeing over in this side is all PC stuff that I didn't really care what the grade was. With the exception of this one, I was hoping to at least get one of these to be a 10. But, yeah, que sera. But, like, yeah, this I knew I wasn't going to get anywhere near a 10. That one either. That one either. So, yeah, most of these I was fully anticipating it. Oops. There we go. But, yeah. Couldn't have asked for a better turnout. This one right here being the big one. Very, very happy with that one. Super excited. It's probably going to go right in the center of the collection. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I have releasing at the same time is going to be the baseball over here. So if you like to see that, definitely check that out. This is Bear with Honey Bear Cards. Keep on collecting those cards. If you want to get them graded, make sure they make it back to your hive. Peace.